When someone says these three-letter words, I'm sorry, my response is usually, don't be sorry, be better. Before you get triggered, please hear me out. An apology can be a beautiful thing. It can amend relationships and it can heal broken hearts. However, on the other hand, it can be a very selfish act and a person can use it as a manipulation tactic at your expense. Hello, I am Dr. Angie, a trained psychiatrist, and the reason I am making this video is so you can become aware of the intentions behind an apology and you can differentiate between a sincere apology from a fake selfish apology. Without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to share 6 different types of motives for a fake apology. And there's only one type of sincere apology that I'm going to share in the end of this video. Motive number 1, to get rid of guilt. Guilt is a very powerful, heavy, and painful emotion. They have wronged you and some time have passed. Now, guilt is kicking in their conscience and they want to get rid of it quickly and easily. So they are going to say, I'm sorry to you, so they can get rid of the guilt that they are feeling without considering the emotions that you've been through and completely invalidating your feelings and emotions. Number 2, not taking responsibility at all and to shift blame towards you. So they can say something like that, I've already said sorry, what else do you want me to do? So what they're doing here is they are shifting the blame onto you. Even though they've wronged you, but now they are shifting the blame to you and not taking any accountability or responsibility for their actions. Number 3, again, to shift blame, they can become a victim. They can say something like this, you must be thinking I'm such a bad person, or I'm such a bad person that I hurted you. What they are doing here is they are manipulating you to feel the guilt for them because they are now assuming the victim role and invalidating the emotions and feelings that you have been feeling because of their actions. Again, not taking any accountability for their actions. Instead, they are making you feel guilt for doing nothing wrong to test the waters or to test your boundaries. Sometimes what people do is they wrong you or they do something bad to you and then say, I'm sorry, just to see how much you are going to tolerate or how much you are going to put up with to gain control. They've wronged you, but they say, I'm sorry, so you take them back and they come back in the relationship. So they gain control of the relationship once again. This is the most immature way of saying I'm sorry. I don't know why people do it because a lot of us can see right through this when they say I'm sorry just before they want something from you. Now I want to share the sincere apology. People do apologize sincerely and genuinely, and it's not very difficult to figure out because a genuine, sincere apology is always backed by actions. When someone is truly sorry for their wrongdoing, they will make it up to you through their actions. I'll give you an example. For instance, your boyfriend or your husband has canceled the date last minute. Instead of just saying, I'm sorry, next time, how they say sorry is they plan a much better, much nicer date where they spoil you and then they say, I'm sorry. So they are saying, I'm sorry, but they are backing it with actions. So we should not accept empty apologies. People know why they are doing things. If they are truly sorry for their actions, they are going to make it up to you. Again, through their actions. You cannot do something really big and wrong and then just say, I'm sorry, and expect the other person to be perfectly fine with it. Then how come a murderer doesn't get away with murder by just saying, I'm sorry? They have to face the consequence. Just like that, if someone breaks your heart, they cannot just say I'm sorry. Saying I'm sorry is just like putting a band-aid on a big stab wound. It's not going to work. They have to take some actions to heal that wound. I want to share a really good TikTok. The person, his name is Devin White, explain it really well. So let's watch it.
Letting the same shit happen again. See, people like this are not sorry for what they did. What they are sorry for is how you feel regarding what they did. Because if they were sorry for their actions, then their actions would be a problem for them. And if their actions were a problem for them, then they would change their actions. But their only problem is your
So
reaction.
he is bringing out a very good point. They are not sorry for their actions. They are sorry for how you are feeling about their actions. So again, they are not taking accountability for their actions.
And if their actions were a problem for them, then they would change their actions. But their only problem is your reaction to their actions.
So they don't think their actions are a problem, and they just see your reaction as a problem to their action. They don't feel that they are the problem. They feel you are the problem.
So people like this, leave them alone, because you can't convince somebody to fix something that they don't see a problem with.
Exactly. So there's no point proving your point to them. If they don't see it, they are not going to see it. I hope this video was helpful. Please let me know in the comment section what are your views on different type of apologies and some of the apologies that you have encountered that were sincere and genuine, and the ones that were not. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.